The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Louisville off the tip. Duncan high post. Nice D from Malone. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Anaheim. Duncan grabs the rebound. James wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. James has got the first basket of the game for the Wildcats. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
That one goes in.
You got to clog up the lanes because Wall runs all over you when you don't.
Duncan outside. Back to Tatum. Off target from three-point range. Here's Anaheim.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
No good from LeBron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops from Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here is Miller. Duncan left side. And stolen by LeBron. The three from Tatum. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. No good there. LeBron with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Here's Malone. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Smith on the wing. Back to Wall. Smith outside. Traps in the tray.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Tatum with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Shoots the three. Roy can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Wall. Malone in the corner. Back to Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
With his athleticism, Wall can put defenders in a tough spot and always able to draw foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Wall nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Anaheim making a switch here. Nine seconds left in the first. From deep, Reeves. No good. Shot missing. Wade with no one around. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Anaheim leads by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
A shot's good from Irving.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Odom. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Duncan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Duncan's got his first points of the game.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Towns gets it to go.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Timeout called, Anaheim. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Timeout called, Louisville. And it's Wade with the ball for Anaheim. Trailing by 2. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. From outside off the mark. Here's Ball. Duncan grabs the rebound. Here's Anaheim. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Wade. It's blocked by Duncan.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And here's Smith. Wade from outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
And love the rise and fire approach from Wade, giving the D no time to react.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From the arc. Another miss by Wade. And so here are the Wildcats. Here's Ball. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. J.R. Smith on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Granger with the ball. Picked up by Malone. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Wade. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Down low. Here's Smith. A double clutch. Can't get the layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Reeves outside. The 3 kept alive. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Reeves has got the lead up to 8 now for Anaheim.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Wide open. And the rebound goes to Louisville. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Anaheim.
Granger with the bucket.
An all-around talent. Wade is outstanding at involving his guys.
On the wing, Reeves. Back to Wade with 4 seconds on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Anaheim in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Anaheim leading by 9. No one near Wall as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass.
Oh, nice finish.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
All with it, defended by Reeves. Now Duncan, 6 points for him. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Anaheim shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That free throw good from Miller. Louisville trails by 10. Adams outside. And he dunks it right on Lamar Odom. Ho-ho!
You love the extra little things Adams can do. That time, putting the ball on the deck and making a play.
Now here's Odom. Still without a basket. Here's Smith. Pass to Malone. For the 3. Smith, no luck. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. And then Irving slams it in.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Smith outside. Wall with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. It's stolen by Odom. Malone left side. Miller outside. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Louisville trails by 8. From deep, LeBron. Fires the 3. James connects from deep.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Timeout called, Anaheim. Wildcats making a switch here. .153 left to play in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 6.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Garnett. Malone with the block. Wall looking it over. Here's Smith. .105 left in the third quarter. Here's Towns. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Roy from outside. Anaheim grabs the miss. Miller outside. Outside, Towns. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. 6 on the shot clock. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
And the explosiveness Wall brings to the point guard position is special. This guy is a major threat when healthy.
Louisville trails by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Louisville, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw drops for Hill.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Both free throws good from Hill. Here's Wade. Here's Duncan. The third quarter comes to a close. Anaheim on top. They're up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wildcats. 4-point game. Excellent D from Wade. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Going inside. Rebound Roy. Louisville trails by 4. Malone right side. Back to Garnett. Outside Roy. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Garnett misses. Anaheim leading by 4. Wade surveying the D. And Wade slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
Takes a 3. And John Wall good for 3. Wall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Timeout called, Anaheim. Wildcats making a switch here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Wall. Stolen by Ball. Over to Wall. Here's Tatum. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Anaheim leading by 3. Outside, Wall. Out to Miller. A 3-ball. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 8 points from Brandon Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Back to Malone. The kick out to Irving. Screened by Malone. And it's Irving missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Malone with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the basket by Malone.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Ball with it. Garnett outside. Cans it from downtown. Garnett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
On its way from Irving for 2. Takes the 3. Miller grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
It's stolen by Adams.
and not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
To the middle. Plenty of space. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Anaheim. Duncan left side. Miller with a wide open look. No good from outside. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Good on the bucket. Stolen by Duncan. Pass to Hill. Shoots over Malone. Money.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.